And let us get underway with this replay of CSGO with friends. We've got a best of one here on Overpass. We've got Mojo, Scorch, Nikon, Genius and Quirky Turtle on the T side. It's about an MG, DMG level game, a mix of ranks among the friends here, and it looks like we're going to see a bit of utility on Genius and Nikon, armor for the rest of the boys, and a coordinated strike over towards this B bomb site. You can see this train of T's moving in. Nikon with the flash support moving in, so that Scorch and in they come flooding in. 5-man through Monster. Barima's already flashed off by Nikon. He's had enough of that, but Loop holding from heaven with a great one tap onto Mojo. The smoke's down though. Bomb's going to be going down. Great aggression from Scorch towards the lower CT. Looks like Quirky Turtle's going to be setting up. There were 4, but now there's 3 T's in post-plant positions, and it's all down to this door push, and no, it's an absolute balls up there from Scorch and Quirky Turtle. He finds one, but now down to the 3 versus 1. A lot left to do on Nikon's shoulders, and 1-0 for the counter-terrorists. A quick round. A quick pendulum round. A quick take of the bomb site, the quick bomb plant, but it very quickly fell apart at the same time. Mojo just getting his head rocked just before that smoke blooms, crossing over towards the site box, and Genius getting tapped as well from heaven. A couple of unnecessary peeks, and of course the blunder at that lower CT door. It really could have been the terrorist side, but they just didn't go their way, and hopefully the rest of the game isn't the same. Round number 2, we've got a flash on Nikon. P250s. Zeus out on Quirky Turtle, no surprise. And looks like we're going to be a fan out. Some towards the fountain. A default here, some towards under, some towards the fountain. And Nikon setting up outside of B. Vibe looking to clear the lower connector position. Who's left? There's a gap here at the edge of this smoke. I'm not sure he's going to predict. He catches Mojo at the back, but he doesn't see Scorch up close, who is able to salvage that at MP9, which is a nice. Genius now moving towards, there's 3 gathering towards this B bomb site. It's 4 versus 4 right now with a submachine gun in the hand of Scorch, but Muffins see the arm of Scorch there in a nice swing. It's now 4 versus 2 as Luke picks off Nikon. Genius manages to, that's an M4 retrievable. Quirky Turtle's got it as well, and he needs to cross over to this B bomb site with the bomb, but that's the bomb falling down. A 3 versus 1. Quirky Turtle does have the M4, and if they present him with 3 1v1s, it's doable, but no armor. Muffins has now spotted him, and without the armor, this P90 is going to absolutely rip him to shreds. 2-0 on the board for the counter-terrorist side. That was typical. That was expected, especially with the 5 pistols up against the submachine guns. And now we're going to see, hopefully, a change of pace. Look at this buy. On the right-hand side of your screen here, you've got 5 AK-47s, full utility, up against now 3 submachine guns. Luke's on a USP, picking up his SMG at last. But there's only 1 rifle here on this CT side, and this looks like a classic default, fanned out all the way from the CT side and the T and CT side here. Look at this arc of players all the way across the map, split round, and in come these great flashes, great utility as everyone just slows down to clear their corners. Ooh, party. Muffins goes for a peek there, and the flash assist as well, and that's 2 clean kills here for Mojo, but Genius throwing a fake Molotov over towards the barrels position. You can see what they're doing is fanning out across the map, and they get kills, and they're still presenting themselves at B here, which is keeping these B defenders here. They're not going for an execute straight off the bat. Nikon re-Molotoving barrels, and that's keeping 2 guys at B. Look, now we're getting ready for a 5 versus 1 here on the A site, and this is why you don't execute straight off the bat. You fan out across the map, and Vibe has got it all to do here in a 5 versus 1. Quirky Turtle first picks down the flash. Ooh, didn't quite go as he wanted that flash, and Nikon's going to punish him with a flash assist from Genius. It's a 4 versus 2, subbies up against AKs. Plenty of time to get in towards post-plant positions. 2 moving in through Banana. I'm not sure they're going to be able to read this or not. Barima showing himself. Mojo finds 1, tries to go to the swing. Barima now with this AK. Nikon's going to go for a flash peek. It's not going to blind Barima, but Nikon will get the angle advantage after that peek, after that flash. 2-1, first round on the board for the terrorists. Now that, again, was to be expected. You know, they lose the first round, so they save the next round to bring out the rifles, and the counter-terrorists are just holding on to their bonus weapons at this point, just holding on to those submachine guns, hoping that that's enough to go up against the rifles. So now it's the counter-terrorist turn for the pistols up against this full buy. Genius, of course, rocking a Mac 10. Fast Molotov there, thrown by Vibe in towards Low water. Look at this fan out again. Look at this default again. Slowly waiting to see where these pushers are. Everyone checking slowly where the T advances. Flash assist in from Nikon as Scorch goes for water control. This is brilliant play. Flash in from Quirky Turtle again. That's a smoke over towards the cross, which will be just to the left of water. And here comes the flash assist in as well. Barima finds one. Apologies, Quirky Turtle finds Barima, and in comes this utility. And look at Genius's position, just to cut off the rotate as well. It's a fantastic, I would say, double kill. He's trying to get it onto Vilken Links. Quirky Turtle up over the top over this smoke, but Nikon, that's easy kill there onto Loot. Trying to lurk around on the bomb site. Genius is being picked off by Vilken Links and picked up by Scorch. Again, look at that team. Notice how they're all playing together. Scorch and backing up Genius here, so they weren't going to lose any guns. Quirky Turtle and Nikon playing together on the B bomb site. Really good buddy systems. Now, of course, we're talking about loads of different things. Pop flashes, team flashes, trading, buddy systems, but of course this is only kind of mid-level play. And this is a strange buy indeed here from the counter-terrorist side. We've got a P90, 2 Deagles and 2 rifles. It's a strange force buy, lots of utility here. Quirky Turtle going for a deep default here. And again, look at this fan up here. Nikon going for the flash, in for his teammates in to take that water control. And Mojo slowly moving up through park. It's a default again, it's nice and slow, just to get the map control they want. 20 seconds is about to pass and no one's died yet. And this is a bit better, this is more slow-paced. A bit more sensible. And Scorch! Oh, Scorch, that's fantastic. The boost there, Quirky Turtle picking up a third in con as well. See how patient Quirky Turtle was, just waiting in con for that kill. Nikon now getting the smokes in that he wants, and Scorch, that's terrifyingly close to the smoke headshot. Ooh, nice though by Vibe to move around there. The Molotov in for Nikon to make it difficult to exit out of that position, but Mojo is just going to punish these positions. Look at the lock-in here. It's a 2 versus 4, but the T's are locked into horrendous angles. Great nade onto Mojo, though, and if he hits this is going to do huge damage. Quirky Turtle getting unlucky there with that nade, but Vilken Links finding Mojo in from short. Vilken Links, suddenly this is doable, but Nikon and Genius finding their kills respectively. Third round on the board. The T side hang on strong, but that was much closer than I think they wanted it to be. Especially considering they were up against a P90, a couple of Deagles, and only 2 of those defenders had rifles. We're seeing good discipline out here though from both sides. People waiting to use their utility, people moving in together, and looking again a default here from this T side. Con, Fountain, B, everyone going everywhere. And it looks like Nikon will be flashing his teammate in, but we've got a full pistol rush down long, and whether Mojo's ready for this, Scorch is certainly going to go down, and it's now Mojo's turn to try and fight this. Quirky Turtle absolutely wrecked by the USPs. This is not going well. Bomb going down. Nikon and Genius fully aware that this is now a pistol rush. Nikon putting the smoke on towards water, and I think he's going to try and play at the edge of it. This is insane that he finds the triple spray down. And suddenly it's now not doable. Suddenly Vilken Links is sensibly saving that AK. And it's a 3 versus 2. Vilken Links trying to see what you can see. Ooh, nice shot there onto Heaven, but Nikon and Genius are still dug in. They're not going to present themselves as easy a frag, and there's no time, no kit. A Molotov on towards the bomb as well, and even though Nikon gets deleted, it's a smartly placed Molotov, and Genius will get a kill as well. Round number 4 there for the T side. Lots of naughty little tricks coming out. The CTs, they're getting kills. This is what's, I suppose, upsetting for the defending side. They're getting kills, but they're just getting pushed out by those late round, some of that utility, some of that positioning. They've got the pressure on them because the bomb's down, so there's the time disadvantage that they're having to push in on a retake. But now, we've got an AWP for the first time in this server, backed up by 4 rifles and full utility. Now let's see what the CT side have to offer. Fast grenades here in from Scorch and Mojo, who are going for a Fountain default. Look at that flash in for Genius as well, and towards B water thrown by Nikon. Weapons now. Oh, the timing, but he's still going to punish Scorch, but luckily the instant trade in from Mojo is here. Genius and Nikon here still just contesting just information around here. They're just getting water control. Look at them both here waiting. Both trying to see what they can do. In comes the utility. The smoke in as well, and the Molotov. And in comes this utility. They're going to have a little suss out of this B bomb site to see what's happening. Genius has gone a little bit too early, and Loop, I think Loop is literally can't believe what he's seeing. Barima now in a good spot. They've kind of stalled a little bit, and now Barima with a great off angle on towards Quirky Turtle. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 4. Not waiting for the kill that he wants to have, but it's still hairy. Nikon so low, and now Mojo. Oh man, it's so unlucky as well. The T side are just getting unlucky with their engagements. A whiff from Scorch earlier in the round. Mojo getting picked off. Quirky Turtle getting picked off. It's now 3 versus 1. Not much he can do other than save here, really. This is the response. This is the response of the full buy-in from this defending side. 16 seconds. I mean, there's a gap through toilets, but only we know that on the minimap here. Nikon could have just darted towards that A site where Barima's behind this smoke. These guys are nowhere here to come up and contest it, but there's no way Nikon can know that's the case. And therefore, he saves.
Counter-terrorists win. Throwing flashbang.
3-4 is the score. It stays close. Still only a hair's width out in front, and the money's not fantastic. It's able to be distributed across the team. For the T side, you can see them sharing about the wealth, throwing around those AK-47s to each other. They can come in with utility and 5 rifles, but they have that AWP to contend with, plus 2 AKs saved over on this CT side. They need to be able to break the back of this economy vibe, going for a fast peek when they're ready for it. Mojo's not ready for it. He didn't even need a flash over the top of that. Quirky Turtle wants the skin upgrade. He wants that souvenir green lamb. And again, look at the slow. The slow. They're just waiting here. Genius for a flash assist in here for Nikon, but Muffins is going to find Scorch. They're getting the information they want here by the fountain. Quirky Turtle will trade him up eventually, but it's a 3 versus 4. Here comes the utility. The smoke in towards the left-hand side, and this B bomb site is going to be tested once more. Nikon checking his close right. He's looking for that head peek on the barrels, but instead he's going to throw the Molotov. This isn't what Luke wants to happen, but he will punish him anyway. The utility's great, but just wasn't expecting that. It's now a 2 versus 4, and ooh, the timing's unlucky. The HE comes in. How Loop is still able to survive this is beyond me. Now look how disciplined the CT side is playing. Nice kill there from Quirky Turtle, but Genius really needed to find that kill to make this doable. Quirky Turtle's going to go down, and the CT side are going to equalize. 4-4. Now look at that money as well on that T side. Nikon starting off the trend with the Deagle, whether the boys will follow with a pistol buy. Quirky Turtle's going to force up. It's a hero AK. Couple of Deagles. Mojo Baggins on the P250. Again, fast utility. Looks like it's going to be a big lean towards the A-bomb site. Muffins out here on long. The flash in from his teammate, and he sees one, and oh wow, Muffins is able to get 2 kills. Much better aim, much better play. Vibe just trying to do what he can to get away from Quirky Turtle. Mojo as well managing to pick up Muffins. That's a rifle and an M4 salvage. Bearing in mind that Quirky Turtle already has the AK-47. It's a 3 versus 3 with weapons in the hand, but I don't think they're predicting Vilken links around the back. Look at this movement. He's cleared all of B. Now he's coming up behind. Have they heard that? I'm not sure if they've heard that behind them or not. Quirky Turtle punished again by Loop as he pushes up through long. Mojo has heard this sound. He's heard the step from Vilken links behind. He's not sure where he's gone though. 52 seconds left. The bomb site is completely open, but how are these boys to know? They have no idea that water isn't clear, so why would they go down through connector? But it's terrifyingly close. Mojo Baggins really unlucky. Just missing Barima at the end. Sick flash in from Barima. It's going to get him a free kill onto Scorch as well. He's going to go for another flash. It's a 3 versus 1. This is really rough, and Mojo's going to find one. This is doable. Oh my goodness, the body. The wall bang is so close. 20 seconds, he doesn't have time to go anywhere else. Barima can just sit and wait. He either saves or he comes for it, and Loop has spotted him out as well, and Barima gets the close angle on towards the flower pot. Counter-terrorists put themselves back in the lead for the first time after that pistol round. Bearing in mind, 1 AK came into that round. I think the T side should be very happy with that. It's a close game. It really is a close game. Quirky Turtle, who did force the last round, is now paying the price with his deagle, but the rest with AKs up against this full buy CT side. Here comes the pop flash, and ooh, Mojo, tiny bit of damage onto Vilken Lynx. He's not feeling that. Now he's re-peeking. Ooh, Vilken Lynx is still going to punish Mojo Baggins. He must be upset. Nikon's going to find Loop, though. A 4-4 and Genius. He does so well to sneak into connector here and hold this angle. Nikon now moving in. He spots one. He finds another. He tries to go for the triple kill to open that B bomb site, but it's not going to happen. Either way, his teammates are here. It's now a 3 versus 1, and Quirky Turtle. Oh, it's a bit of a trickle, a bit of a slow trickle, but Scorch is going to be able to find the kill. Genius putting the bomb down. 2 versus 1 at this point. The flashbang gives away that Muffins is moving down through connector. Here's the step. They can hear him on short as well. He's taking his time. And Muffin's just trying to find them. He's not finding what he wants. Great check. Great check on the rear. That leaves him now a 1 versus 1. Genius just waiting. All the noise, all the running around from Muffins to try and bait Genius to come in for a peek. He's even got a kit. He only needs to tap this for 5 seconds. He is going to stick it. And this could be a really wise decision. But Genius isn't going to sit and what? He's not going to sit and wait to find out. 5-5 as the terrorist side level it up again. It's close. It's close. That's the only thing I can say at this point, is that everyone's playing well. I think certainly in terms of fragging, the counter-terrorist side is just doing way better. They've got better aim, they've got better... They're just killing more, but the rounds will tell you different, is that the team play and the utility is a little bit better out of this T side. Their ability to default, sit and get map control is brilliant here. Ooh, Mojo and Quirky Turtle finding the party player quick, and now Mojo's going to be going to check up long. Genius slipping in towards connector again. Look at this great information they can get here. With Genius clearing out connector, they know they can play safe around this party position. It's all about map control at this point, and Scorch finally is going to punish an enemy instead of getting punished himself. Now look at this control. They've got all of Con, they've got all of these toilets area, but the bomb is still down here at the back of B. Nikon's being trusted with it. All this control, that bomb really needs to get a move on now before it gets isolated and dropped. This round could turn within a second if they find that bomb carrier. Quirky Turtle again can't find that kill as he pushes out of long. Scorch, though, will be able to get a trade kill eventually. A 2 versus 4 now as they move in, but Loop's going to find one. The flash is really late as Loop finds the timing in through these toilets. Mojo and Genius up by the flower pots. They need to find where Loop's going. Luckily, Genius has got his Spidey sensors switched on. This bomb, though, this is horrendous. This bomb's been spotted in lower. Vibe is literally... Vibe! This is scary. Vibe's now spotted that bomb. And Nikon's now actually reverted to running around here, but I think Vibe can hear this. Vibe can hear this all day long. And that's the bomb down with 23 seconds to go. This has all gone horrendously wrong, and Mojo Baggins by the skin of their teeth. That's not comfortable. 6-5 is the scoreline, but very big risk versus reward. They had 4 players, the T side did, out controlling all of Con and Party and Long, and they had all this presence to push towards a bomb site, but Nikon was very slow bringing that bomb from the B canals up through connector. Eco round here from the CT side as it's going to be a 5-man push towards the fountain. The HE goes over, that's going to do a nice bit of chip damage, and Mojo Baggins realising how many foes he's got against him. He manages to pick off 2, but Barima will drop him as well. I think that's going to give the cue in that B is clear, and Scorch is still going to check his corners. Very well disciplined, but in comes. Look at these 3 players setting up ready here. Genius finds 1, Genius can't find a second, but that's certainly 2 rifles salvageable, and I don't think, without kit, without armor, there's no way I think they're going to be going for this. So look at this setup as well. They're so static, watching the angles. We're staring down the barrel of a 5-7, but 2 AKs have been saved. Nice couple of taps there from Mojo, but they are going to sneak off with his AK. And I think T-side are okay with that right now. It's going to give them a 2-round lead. They can come back, fight another day. As they space out looking for the kills. And Nikon. Ooh, Nikon's going to... Ooh, Nikon's going to run past Vibe. Nikon's not going to check that position by the bins. And oh, Vibe is going to pick off Scorch. Nice end round exit frag there. That's always what you want as a CT. Get a kill, maybe save one of the weapons, and then just get an exit frag as well. Make it really hurt. Although they didn't get the round on the board, they've certainly done some economical damage. And 2 AK-47s carried over. There's a full rifle buy-in from the CT side now, but now it's the T side with the AWP in the hands of Mojo and the rest with rifles. Lots of B pressure. Flash in from Nikon. Absolutely rinsing the eyeballs out of Colorblind, who is now indeed blind. And Quirky Turtle is pushed up in front of this Molotov in towards the barrels position, and they're slowing it down. Good smoke in from Genius, and in comes the other smoke in from Nikon, and comes the flash in as well. It's going to be a push in. Molotov on the barrels. It's lots of utility in towards this B bomb site. Oh, Colorblind loop. How does he do it? And Scorch pushing through the edge of the smoke. Genius finding one. This is a really, really rocky round. This B defense is just dug in behind the utility. Nikon whipping a huge kill there. Genius. What a crazy kill. And Mojo actually found himself one as well. It's now down to a 2 versus 1. Mojo just playing it slow. Ooh, a nice kill there. And how the Heaven player is missing, I do not know. And Milken needs to get out there. He needs to just get out there, but he's going to keep re-peeking until his death. That is matchmaking for a Tifi there. Egos, aim, deathmatch. All sense of sensibility just goes out of the door, but we're seeing some nice kills and some horrendous whiffs. The amount of times I've seen Colorblind see an enemy second, shoot an enemy second, but come out on top with the kill. Big whiff from Nikon there. Now though, we're seeing a default again. Genius down through con, 2 on A, 2 on B. The flash in from Nikon, he's going to flash again from Scorch to get that short control, and Genius is in con, so Scorch knows he doesn't need to worry about that. He's going to get the kill there, Barima, and here comes the trade kill. That is what that instant team play is all about. Reading where each other are. It's really beautiful. Flash peek in from Vibe here, he's going to try have a look. Nikon knows that someone's there, he's going to look to tap these feet. Look at this, still fanned out. Still fanned out as a team. Nikon, I think, was trying to find where the bomb was in Canal. Mojo covering Quirky Turtle in on these angles. In goes the flash assist for Quirky Turtle to clear these angles. And it's going to be a smoke in from Genius. They're still putting pressure on both sides of the map. Ooh, but Colorblind will find one. Nikon finds Vibe, and see this pressure. The pressure is everywhere around the map, and Mojo back and he's not sure. There's a pistol stack right next to him. Oh my goodness. There's a pistol stack right next to him. They may get the bomb carrier here as well, depending on where Nikon's going, and I'm not sure where Nikon knows where he's going. The A-bomb site is clear. There are 2 players on the A-bomb site, but there's a pistol stack on top of each other here on Banana, and Nikon is about to bring the birthday cake straight to the birthday party. Unbelievable. The plan is foiled. Quirky Turtle finds the last kill as well, and amazingly, round number 9 is on the board. How that pistol stack. I mean, they must have heard Mojo Baggins around them throwing that utility, and they just were banking on someone coming Banana. That was very nearly huge. Last round of the first half here, and it's getting away a little bit from the CT side as the default Molotov is thrown over by Vibe, and it's going to tickle Scorch's chinny chin chin. And in comes the default utility expended everywhere again. Loop going for a quick peek before the smoke blooms. Again, all this default map control. All these default flashbangs thrown everywhere, and now lower con is going to be opened up. This is what happens when you don't default and send a player in towards connector. And this is exactly why you don't do this. That's bombed down as well on Quirky Turtle. This has gone horribly wrong for the last round of this first half. Ilken Lynx has just run through the back of their spawn. Nikon is absolutely deleted. That's bombed down. 4 players on the bomb, and I think that's going to be a 9-6 half. Shocking last round of the half here.
Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang.
And that was all because the T side didn't send a player down here through the connector position. and see what happens when you leave just a small gap. And it does happen in matchmaking. People don't sit back like they do in a kind of really high-level ranked match. They don't sit around waiting. They will just come running and looking for you. And if you've got any kind of gap in your standard play, you're going to have real problems. And now it's 2 versus 5. They're going to try boost over that smoke on the bin in T-spawn, but it's just not going to happen. No one's going to present themselves. Mojo Baggins trying to find one. Vilken Lynx will find Scorch, and Mojo Baggins double peaks. 9-6 will be the half. Not a bad first half. Certainly, if you're the CT side right now, if they get this pistol round, they're in with a chance. And equally, the CTs now, who were the Ts, just need to keep this lead. They need to be considerate of what they're doing.
Hell yes!
Full armor Glocks, no utility, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a repeat of round number 1, a full hoorah in towards the B-bomb site, but there are 4 defenders here. The flash in from Nikon as they push on in, and Quirky Turtle, that's a nice opener. That was what's needed, and if he finds the second one, this is going to be really, really nice. And Mojo Baggin's finding another as well. Oh, and it's just absolutely crumbled, absolutely fallen to bits as Scorch picks up the final kill. Now, if you're T-side, that is not the pistol round you wanted to have. That is absolutely soul-crushing. They are going to go for a hard eco here. This is where you start slouching in your chair and start seeing it get away from you. You've got pistols. You know the CTs are going to have submachine guns. They're 4 rounds ahead. It's going to be really difficult. Deep flash in for Quirky Turtle as he goes for a M4A4 peek over the top, and surely he needs to fall off that angle. He's going to keep committing until he gets the kill.
Laying down smoke.
This is water control now here for Nikon. All this is now control that he can push in towards short, up in towards connector. Quirky Turtle finds one before he's being felled, but Nikon here at the deep play. Mojo Baggins, that's 1, that's 2, and that's a 3rd one. Really easy mode down in Banana. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Round number 18 and the CT side are steaming away with this, with the 5 AKs. And we saw this with the first half, where the AKs came out and trashed the submachine guns. Now we're going to be seeing the default Molotov. Nikons went into water and Geniuses went in towards Monster here. And slowly they get the peaks in the information they want. Mojo checking that door in towards... Oh, Nikon finds the kill he wants as well. That's backed up with Scorch peeking in through connector and Quirky Tail pushing in on the rear. The T's just don't know where to look. They've been absolutely caught out. Ooh, but suddenly these smoke kills in the tunnels are going to be doing a bit of damage. Massive utility. They know that bomb's down in water. They've got all the information they want. Nikon and Mojo Baggins, that is why the double swing comes in true. It's exactly why you want to double swing it, and Mojo Baggins just going to hold the angle here so that Quirky Turtle can move in. Nice and easy. Vilken Lynx, 12-6, doubling the score of the T side. We've got a little bit of a technical timeout whilst it looks like that someone is disappearing, so we'll just race ahead on time. I think I can speed time up even further. And here we go. Back into the action. It's been really difficult. And that was a full AK round as well for the T side. Look at their buy. They're going to force in Galil's, Tech 9, Mac 10. It's just not going to be enough to beat through these rifles, and they either need to hard eco and get out on AWP and AKs. But there just seems to be nothing they can do right now. The communication, the default is massive. Look at this spider web of defenders up around the map. This deep control that they've got everywhere. And it's all default utility being put down everywhere to get the control they want. And Scorch with a great jump peek there. He's going to do a smoke in towards the closed toilet angle. The jump peek to get the information that one's in Banana. He's got Mojo Baggins holding the AWP up through long as well. That's a great kill on towards the bomb carrier. In comes the flashbang as well, but they didn't keep their eyes on long. And now they're going to push in here, but Scorch is just going to go deleting. That's a quad kill. Almost the ace as well, but 3 versus 1. Ooh, Quirky Turtle, that's a bit scary. He's just going to chase him down. He is just going to chase him down. 13-6. Scorch, that was absolutely beautiful. What a defense there on that A-bomb site. He had Mojo Baggins behind him looking up long, but I think maybe Mojo just took his eye off the ball there on long, and they were allowed to push up.
Go, go, go!
Round number 20, it's just going to be another force. I don't think they can see themselves saving. This would have been the round that they wanted to save, and then hopefully let the T side take 14, and then bring out those rifles to try and play. Quirky Turtle here going for a peek over the smoke from Party. In goes the utility on towards long. He's going to get another unlucky spray miss, and instead of getting greedy, he is going to fall back. There's no point losing a man here. It's going to be a flash in for Nikon and Genius to go clear out water. Look at all this buddy-buddy system. Scorch and Quirky Turtle here playing together. Everybody's ready to trade. The only player on his own is an AWP who can just sit static and hold an angle. Look at this here. Nikon finding exactly what he wants. The HE as well is going to do a bit more chip damage. Oh, Genius. Oh, Genius, that's Genius as well. And Quirky Turtle can find muffins. And so quickly again, it's just falling apart. Quirky Turtle finding it hard to find his kills right now, but Genius realizing that he thought that was maybe an AK. But it's a 2 versus 5 right now. And it's gone horribly wrong as the AWP shots whiz into lower connector. Vibe just trying to jump the angle. He's going to try get that headshot, but Nikon is just going to be spraying that lower condor through the smoke, and Scorch picking up the kill as well. I mean, 10 rounds ago, it was a close game. It was 3-4, 5-4, 5-5. And now, it's just a completely one-sided affair. Constant force buys in here from the T side. Galils and AKs with not much utility to back it up against the fully bought side of the CTs. Some funky handles, and oh, I think that wasn't... Was that intentional? I don't think it was. I think it was a peek in through here. Scorch finding the kill he wants as well, though. Five will find one, and Scorch is fleeing off while he can. Even the flash is going wrong. Everything's going wrong for this T side right now. Scorch has had enough time to shimmy away out of that kill. He's put the smoke up as well. It's a 3 versus 4. It's just gone horribly wrong. Mojo Baggins just stood up on the sight boxes, deleting people as they push in.
Throwing smoke.
The wind has completely fallen out of the sails of the T side. When things as basic as a long flashbang are going wrong, you're having a tough game. And now they're doing the same thing. They're not having any luck on A, and instead now they're moving towards B. This is going to be a flash, I think. It's going to flash through the little letterbox. Yep, through the letterbox in towards water. But he's not going to open the door.
Throwing smoke.
Whether he's just tabbed out or not, but oh no, he's lost connection. That's a rough one. That's really rough, and Vibe, I'm sure, is now feeling just how unfortunate that situation is. The door has been heard by Genius, who's going to try and swing with the timing. He's going to swing with Nikon. Did you see that as well? Genius peeked and then didn't peek again until Nikon was ready to double swing with him. Even at 15-6, they are playing buddy systems. They are playing disciplined, and that is how you get a scoreline 15-6. I'm not sure we're going to get the last player in here in time. It's going to be a 4 versus 5 the last round. It's a done and dusted game anyway. There's no money knocking around. There's no plays which the T side are bringing out that are even making the defensive side sweat. 2 players still AFK. It's been a beautiful game. It really, really has. Vibe with this AK. I think he's just going to try and do what he can. Just kills at this point. Just trying to save ELO. Scorch out on long. Ooh, Marina finds one. It's going to be a long spray. Welcome to matchmaking at mid-level. It's not going to be beautiful. And suddenly that's 2 defenders towards the A side of the map deleted. In comes the utility Vibe, and Genius is going to pick up muffins towards that B-bomb site. Vibe missing that basic jump there on towards the flower pot, and great flash in from Mojo as he just stalls. He's got 25 points of health. Genius has found another kill as well. That presence that they had at the B bomb site is completely gone, and now it's just these two, and Mojo has just found one. Mojo's just found the second one, and it is 16-6. End of the game, end of the night. GG's.